Well, we've got some... Terrific basketball in store for you. Tonight, alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. It'll be the Cavaliers off the tip. Pass to Reeves.
I got him.
Oh, man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
And it's Utah with the ball after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Jerome on the wing. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Now look, he is a solid distributor. Murray is gifted at finding his teammates pretty much in any spot on the floor.
The ball's knocked loose, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ty Jerome. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Mitchell. And there's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
Creating the opportunity, Mitchell makes the right call for this situation.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard, and coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter. Plus, I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Ali. Now here's Zubats. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. And stolen by Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Towns. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that and that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first-round matchup did not set them up to succeed.
Mitchell with the ball, picked up by Jerome. Here's Clarkson. Hart with the defensive effort.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
There's that athleticism we talk about with Murray, a point guard with major bounce.
Outside Mitchell. He buries it from three. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Woo. Right now they're humming along. 3 or 4 to start this game.
And here's Murray. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Now here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 7 points in the game.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
To the middle. Here's Clark. Oh, Oh, Clark with the slam.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
Towns outside. Back to Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by the Jazz. Now here's Jerome. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here's Zubac. Oh, and Turner with a block.
The offense really feeling the effects of Turner's 7'4" wingspan there.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Jerome, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Mitchell with the ball, picked up by Jerome. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ty Jerome. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Different look for Utah. Here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. For 3. Drains the triple. Mitchell's got 10.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
It's Prince on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
And it's in there. 12 points for him.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
That's to Prince. Screen by Capella. Here's Marshall. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
And this is what we've come to expect from Mitchell. He is just a monster offensively.
Robinson on the wing. Three-pointer. Clock at 6. Richards pulls it in. The Cavaliers lead by 9. Pass to Reeves. Back to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Utah grabs the miss. Here's Gillespie. No points so far. And stolen by Reeves. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Gillespie. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
With enthusiasm, when Mitchell gets a chance to block it, he embraces that moment.
Shot is good by Gillespie.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. teams deciding to change it up. Here's LeVert. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Brian?
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Screen by Capella. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Pass to Richards. Back to Herter. Off the mark there with a 3. Jazz trail by 10. Now Robinson. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's Gillespie. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Pass to Herter. 55 seconds left to play in the first. Foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game. Utah on D. Trailing by 8. Dosunmu, right side. Knocks it down from distance.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Murray deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Murray with it. 1 second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Cleveland.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
They are also being so active there with their hands on defense. It's paying off with a lot of steals already tonight.
A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A., and Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor.
Come to me.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Inside. Here's Murray. Outside Hart. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Dosunmu for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Dosunmu's got his second bucket of the night.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Murray. Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Back to LeVert. Cleveland working the ball around now. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Number 55, Duncan Robinson.
Jazz trail by 9. Jerome outside. Pass to Robinson. Here's the 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Disumu outside. It's Herder on the wing. And here's Richards. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. And here's Clark, averaging around 5 points a game. To the inside. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. There's Herder with the 3. Sinks it from distance. Herder's got 8 points.
I love seeing dudes with that much confidence from the corner. Herder's feeling it.
Robinson on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Utah.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Richards. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That'll be a second foul of the game. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Left side, Herder. The 3 is up. Second chance shot. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Zubac inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Cleveland has possession. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up with 3. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Just another day and another tray for Donovan Mitchell.
Outside Murray. Now Capella. The Cavaliers pull it in. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 17. Towns drops the hammer.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Here's Murray. He's got 5. And he makes it on the layup. Murray's got 7.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Pass to Mitchell. And Cleveland another 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Jerome, right side. Screen by Capella. Down low. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
Now Reeves. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Spins to the middle. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Murray. Clarkson with the defensive effort.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Mitchell with the ball. 20 points for him. And a missed layup. And here's Murray. Now here's Jerome. Here's Hart. And Hart throws it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Pass to Capella. Now here's Jerome. Screen by Capella. Clock at 6. Now Jerome. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Mitchell with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Mitchell on the take. Pass to Towns. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
Utah making a switch here. And so Towns nails them both. Jazz trail by 10. There's 1:47 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Murray. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson. A 1:42 left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Conley. Clark outside. Outside Murray. Clark with the screen. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Towns. And here's Reeves outside. Clark grabs the board. Jazz trail by 10. Utah moving the ball around. Clark with the screen. To the inside. Oh, Clark with the slam.
The floor general Conley. Dependable at finding his guys in screen and roll sets.
Outside Reeves. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Reeves has got his second basket on the night.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Pass to Hart. Back to Clark. Here's Conley. Here's Capella. Turner covers. Puts one up from 19. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And Cleveland has possession. On the wing, Mitchell. That three's off the mark. And so it's Cleveland closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. We'll be right back after this word. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Jerome has got the ball here for Utah. 11-point game. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. The three, and the rebound goes to Cleveland.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
After years of being a fringe rotation player, RJ, Ty Jerome has had a surprise emergence.
Yeah, just had by far his best season in the league, and he's proven to be a guy that can come in and run the show and be extremely efficient.
Jazz trail by 11. Pass to Robinson. Back to Hart. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Six on the shot clock. Fires the three. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Jerome outside. Outside Robinson. Oh, stolen by Turner. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, good awareness from Turner and an excellent job coming away with the steal.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Guys, back to you.
On a mission. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Pass to Hart. And here's Robinson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one's on Clarkson.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Throw good, Robinson. And both free throws good for Robinson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Richards. LeVert outside. Back to Richards. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
A Swiss Army knife talent, Levert is very skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
Jerome outside. Pass to Robinson. Bay with a screen. Just 5 to shoot. And a big finish by Robinson.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Back to Tsumu. And here's Richards. Levert outside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Pass to Bay. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And we see Bay's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
Now here's Richards. And here's Levert for 3. Buries it from 3. Levert's got 5.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Jerome. Now Williams. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Now here's Tsumu. He's got 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most health and motivation.
And so it's Utah with it. Down by 15. Pass to Hart. Deflected. In transition, here comes Cleveland. The open shot by Herter. Again, Cleveland scores. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
You got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active and making things happen.
Shot clock at 2. Murray. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Cavaliers lead by 17. Levert outside. The swim move for 3. And it's rejected. And he recovers it. Second chance effort. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Well, Levert is willing to put his body on the line, doing whatever it takes to get past the foul and score.
And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Gillespie. Screen by Hart. From 13, Gillespie can't get it to go. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Cavaliers lead by 20. Here's Reeves. 6 points for him. Towns down low. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Looking to win the run. And Reeves pulls it down.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 27 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Hart.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
The Cavaliers lead by 22. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
Now it's Hart. 6 points for him. Here's Gillespie. Back to Hart. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Yeah, good to see Towns being engaged on defense. Just great timing to come up with the rejection.
Pass to Gillespie. Screen by Capella. Here's Gillespie. The three is up. The Jazz again can't hit.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Vince Williams. That's his first foul. .114 left in the third. Mitchell up top. 27 points for him. 5 on the clock. 4-3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. When we talk about Donovan Mitchell, Richard, how impressed are you with his leadership?
He's been great. Every season, Mitchell has accepted more and more responsibility. He knows he's looked at as a leader, and his drive to win really motivates those around him.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
If I had someone setting picks like that for me, my game probably wouldn't have changed, but maybe I would have played a few more years.
32 seconds left in the third. Mitchell with the ball. Puts up a 3. Jerome grabs the miss.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Mitchell misses. Here's Clark. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the
53.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here comes Cleveland. LeVert up top. Driving inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets into the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
Pass to Jerome. The three. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's DeSumo. There's the drive. Count it.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
And here's Murray. Pass to Zubac. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And here's LeVert. Towns outside. Takes a three. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Murray for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Murray sees your 3 and raises you another one right back at you.
Timeout called, the Cavaliers. Making a switch here. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
It's Herter on the wing. Off target from three-point range. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Robinson. There's the triple. Tipped. Here's DeSumo. And the layup is good off the glass. DeSumu's gotten 4 this quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
That is Murray's game. He doesn't settle. He is always in attack mode.
Right side Herter. From downtown. He drops it from range.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
It's Herter on the wing. Offline with a 3. Outside Murray. Clark with the screen. Pass to Zubac. Back to Murray. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Clark with the screen. From the arc. And Conley with the 3. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Timeout called, the Cavaliers. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Towns for three. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Conley. From deep. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Now here's Mitchell. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then Turner with the dunk.
With good range of motion, Turner flashes the ability to be an effective alley-oop option.
Pass to Conley. Now Murray. Shot clock at 5. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Right side Mitchell. The 3-ball. Drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Murray drives in. And he gets the bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Reeves. Tipped away. Stolen by Conley. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that. Because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
Screen by Hart. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
Pass to Conley. And stolen by Reeves. Releases from 15. And the shot no good. A bit short. Hart with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Robinson for 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Mitchell double team. From deep, Reeves. Pure from three-point range.
And this guy is a competitor. I love watching Reeves answer the call like this.
Murray with it. Pass to Robinson. Outside Conley. Inside. Murray up top. Shot clock at 6. Outside Robinson. Fires the 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
Here's Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Conley. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Robinson with it. Picked up by Reeves. Pass to Murray. Screen by Capella. For 3, Robinson. Oh, that's offensive interference.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Cavaliers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
And here's Murray. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth. Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Superb execution in the screen and roll. Murray cutting the pass right through the defense.
Now here's Reeves. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Now Reeves. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.